ADHDers and autistics tend to be lonelier than neurotypical people. And this isn't necessarily our fault. Our friendships hit different, and it's a little different in how we build friendships from the cultural narrative. I'm Sol Smith. I'm an ADHD and autistic life coach. I run the NeuroSpicy community where we have support groups and friendships that build there. Number one, especially among people with ADHD, a friendship can hit intensely when it first starts. This intensity is driven by the novelty of somebody new, seeking discovery with somebody, trying to get to know them, sharing a lot, and then finding that, like a candle, it's burned a little bit bright and may have gone down a little bit too much. This is because we've shared so much at the beginning and they've shared so much that we don't really know where to go from there. And if they're not ADHDers, they can very often feel like they've overshared and then pull way back, and that gives us a sense of rejection. Surprise, surprise. Number two, object impermanence is an issue. If you go too long without seeing them, go too long without texting and talking, you can kind of forget that they're a thing. You get them mixed up because you were talking to another friend, especially if you have lots of online friendships. This can be very distracting. It is somewhat embarrassing to admit that object impermanence happens with people, but we tend to be much more present with things that are present. This goes with activities, this goes with tasks, and it goes with people. Number three, we don't build friendships with just anybody. We don't adapt to people just by having frequency of how much we've met and how much time we spent together. That is how neurotypicals build friendships. However, we tend to build friendships around interests, around the things that move us, around subjects that we care about. This cuts down on small talk because we don't have to get to know each other through small talk and see if we jive. Instead, we get to talk about something else, something that doesn't have anything to do with us. That way, we don't have to risk a lot of overexposure, but we do get to jive over something that's actually interesting besides the weather and the day of the week. What you can do is communicate very openly. Tell people when you know that you're going to need to pull back. You know that you need to hermit for a little bit because you're a little overwhelmed and overstimulated. ADHDers and autistics do better when they are spending time with their friends. This can mean, hey, I'm going to the grocery store. Do you want to shop with me? Or, hey, I really feel like going to a museum and just being quiet with my headphones on and looking at stuff. Do you want to stand next to me? Or, hey, I want to go to some estate sales and look at some weird shit. Do you want to come along? Think a little bit outside of the box. Remember that parallel play, that mirroring each other, sitting down and answering emails together without talking. We need friendships. Our friendship needs are individual and different, but we can make them happen.